Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And I'm on the job site on a renovation that we're doing. It's almost mid-October, so it's kind of pushing it a little bit, but I feel like we still got plenty of time. This yard has been renovated for two reasons. One, it was loaded with common Bermuda, so we've killed all that off. And number two, the grade is very uneven, so we're going to regrade it. You can see they just recently had a new driveway put in, and the driveway was considerably higher than the existing grade, so they brought in some dirt so we can build this up and make a smooth transition from the yard to the driveway. So I've been very fortunate and blessed to be able to get my hands on a 4520 pre-production, and I've been using this thing for a pretty good while, and it's absolutely amazing. So there's not a tremendous amount of difference in this one and the other one. There's a lot of little minor upgrades. If you're familiar with Ventrac, these small upgrades you'll like them. They're really sweet. The two biggest differences, in my opinion, is the pivot in the middle is beefier, and it's actually a little stronger. And then the actual hydraulics on the machine, they've upgraded them. The result of upgrading the hydraulics, the machine has considerably more power now. Not that it was lacking before, but it just has more now. So we're going to get to work out here on this yard, and we'll get out here and get it graded and get it power raked and slicked down. Then I'm going to put the GCI Turf Spreader Elite on it. We're going to put a grub control down, spray Tenacity, and then we're going to come back and spray the Hydroseeding mix over top of everything. So it's one man, one tractor, one camera, and 17,000 square feet worth of yard. And we got a lot to get done, including spraying the Hydroseeding mix, because I think it's supposed to rain later tonight, so we better get with it. So every now and then you have problems, and this little hitch pin right here come out, and oh, it's hot. Matt metal come out. Don't ever touch anything. It was just welded. That's really hot. He fixed this on the spot. Matt, you still got a YouTube channel?
Yes, we do.
All right. So if you like welding and that kind of thing, metal grinding, stuff like that, I'll link up Matt's channel in the description. You can go check him out. He's the only guy I trust to do my welding, so he's really good at what he does. But look at there. Should I leave it like that or cut it off? All right, well there you go. This is actually day number 2. I kind of had a few issues yesterday. A belt broke and I didn't have a spare with me, and a little piece come off of the power rake and I had to get that welded back on. So you know, it goes to show that you know, no matter how good the equipment is, no matter what you got, what you're using, things can break. You know, no matter what the piece of equipment is, anyway, it kind of sets you back a little bit and that kind of thing. But the cool thing is you have the ability to be persistent, and you just keep at it, that laser-like focus, and you keep at it. And I actually ran to Napa, got a spare belt, come back, got the little part welded back on with my buddy Matt. I finished up blowing it off last night a little bit after dark. So with all that trouble, I still stayed on my schedule. Like I said, you gotta be persistent. You gotta have a go-getter attitude to get it done. This ground was kind of slick. It's red clay, and it's kind of wet and slick. And when the power raked it, it really didn't fluff up real good like I wanted it to. So what I did is I took the elevator and back dragged it after I graded it, and that actually fluffed it up real nice and created a nice seed bed without really, you know, changing the grade or anything. And once I got my grass seed down, my starter fertilizer, my tenacity, my grub control, found grub worms while I was out here, so I had grub control with me. Got all that applied and blew it off clean. Come back today and sprayed the Hydroseeding mix, and it, you know, just the normal Hydroseeding mix. What I did do a little bit different today was I used 5 bags in the tank instead of 4. Kind of, you know, maybe put it a little bit heavier, because this yard's got some over yonder and over here. It's got some real steep drop off, so I really wanted to go kind of thick with the mulch on it, and you can really tell because it's quite a bit bluer. She graduated from NC State, so I left her with a Tar Heel blue yard, so I think that's pretty cool. And then of course, once I got all my, you know, grass seed down and my fertilizer and all that, I went over with a roller and kind of flattened it back out a little bit, tamped it back down. So, you know, I'm really liking that roller. And again, that roller is not a Ventrac manufactured product. I need to find out where I got that thing, and I'll post it somewhere. For those of you who are wondering or might want to get one, I can't remember where I got it. Steven, a buddy of mine, showed me, and so I contacted the company and bought it. But it really works good, especially with the tractor. because I can, you know, bring 2 or 3 different things with me at one time. I got one machine. I can do all this different stuff to the yard. So, you know, worked out real nice. So that's another one in the books. We'll come back in a month or so, and I'll do a little follow-up video and kind of see how all this turned out. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow and next day. They're not calling for anything heavy or nothing like that, just some, you know, showers off and on throughout the day. So that'll give her a good jump start on watering, and then of course she will be responsible to continue watering, you know, once the rain quits. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm excited to get back up here and see this one. I think this one's going to turn out really nice. So hey, as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.